So I guess Cardi B's new boyfriend broke up with her and claims that her BBL stinks.
Not the funky BBL again.
Many of Cardi B's fans were so excited. It was a sad story, and Cardi B was being abused, she was being cheated on, and she was being manipulated by the big bad wolf named Offset. But like a Tyler Perry movie, she found a person that was going to change her life. No longer will she be dealing with dusty ass Offset who had bad gambling problems. She was going into the arms of an NFL athlete who was rich, successful, and according to many Cardi B's fans, good looking. And he was going to be the guy to change everything for her.
Grass ain't always greener.
Lie, y'all can hate on Cardi and Stephon Diggs all y'all want, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, baby. And that goes for many things. The difference between a boy and a man, the difference between the way a woman acts when she's with a boy and a man, the difference between a man loving the woman for her and a man loving the woman for the idea of her. Like, I feel like Cardi B with Offset was Cardi B. Cardi B with Stephon Diggs is Belcalis, like two different versions of her. And it's crazy because everybody keeps trying to say that Stephon Diggs love bombing Cardi B, and to be honest, if he is, she ain't dumb. One thing about Cardi, she's not dumb. I feel like she only put up with as much as she did from Offset because of the kids and the marriage.
You sure about that? You sure she not done? I'm just saying. I just want to be clear.
That I think she would have been gone, but y'all know Cardi is real big on loyalty. You can literally look at Cardi between the two and tell the difference. Like with Offset, the way she dressed, the way she talked, the way she acted, and I think that it was honestly genuinely a reflection of her and her relationship, the way she was being treated by him. But with Stephon, it's totally different. And like I said, not only in the way of how he's treating her.
What's different? She on a boat now? Okay, so with Offset, she was doing stuff on land. With Stephon Diggs, she was doing stuff on a boat. It seemed freakier, if you ask me. Well, Offset, she had a kid in the family. With Stephon Diggs, she's got, the pink.
How she dresses, how she's been carrying herself, how she's been talking. Like, it's two different forms of her. Like, same person, but different people.
Her fans were even saying, listen, you see how she's changing, she's glowing, and you know how women would be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. We love to see it.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Let's even get into some of the comments. Look at this. Andrea Babb says, you are so right. Christine was like, literally, she's so soft and feminine with Stephon. When she was
First of all, everything is always sweet in the beginning of relationships. That's just how they work. If you want good, pleasant interactions with women, always have a new one. That's what I'm saying. It's like a new car. They always run good in the beginning, nigga.
Offset, she was always in fight or flight mode, all gangster, always on edge. But now it's like she can finally breathe. If Stephon really turns out to be her Prince Charming, they could last a long time. And honestly, she might be the one to finally tame him. I love that for her.
That's what they always hoping for. They always want to be the one that can tame the savage beast. Only time can do that. I'm just letting you know. And that's fair for both sexes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. So as you can see, her fans were just like so happy for her. But not everybody was sold on Offset.
Nothing about that is a win. Nothing about that is like a dig to Offset the way you think it is. It is, but it ain't. Like, could he be somewhere in his feelings? Possibly.
Yeah, but he just gonna fill it up with more chicks. At
the end of the day, she has not upgraded because Stephon Diggs, as far as his character goes, is not a better man.
Uh-oh.
Right. And he owes you less. You're less important to him. With Offset, you were his wife, and he would take considerations for you that he would not for a stray. But with Stephon Diggs, you're now a stray. He hitting Cardi B, and he telling his people, like, nigga, you see what I got. But,
Some folks didn't think that Stephon Diggs was an upgrade. He just really wasn't a better man. Then DJ Academics caught a lot of slack for predicting this.
Like, I hate to even say it, bro. Yo, let's see from a year from now, Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. Cardi B got 3 children, bro. When niggas get with single moms, bro, niggas be in there like Six Flags, man. And as soon as like they've been on the ride too much times, yo, go back to your baby dads, man. Yo, listen, I got a new ride, man. Like, this is a new amusement park over there. I be telling y'all, I be like, this is why when chicks be like, I'm outside, I'm like, you got kids, you shouldn't be outside. You should be inside looking, but whatever. You see, I love, you know, we got new age mentality from women. They think they could be, go ahead. Let me tell you this. Every chick think there's more Russell Wilsons. There's one Russell Wilson. Ain't no other trying to come do that. Every other, they get up in there, they start beating it up, but it always get old after a year. And then they realize, oh, I need to take it to the next level. I got to be taking pictures with you and this little, ain't even my little, I'm good.
Damn. Ouch. But like I said, time will tell.
Got him! And I mean, that's kind of harsh for Academics to put it like that, but knowing the kind of guy that Stephon Diggs and the opportunities that he has, and knowing the kind of woman that Cardi B has, I mean, listen, nobody was surprised to hear and to find out what we heard today. And we saw a few hours ago that Cardi B deleted all of Stephon Diggs' photos from Instagram, and now fans are speculating they've broken up. And it's all
allegations, speculations. She could be just doing this because her album about to come out and she want people to talk about her. And, you know, they be together. We don't know. Here we go.
social media. And if you're on X, they have something called Grok, which is like an AI. And people wanted to know if this was actually the truth. This person goes, Grok, is this actually real? And Grok responds,
yes. Reports from sources like Hindustan Times America confirm Cardi B deleted all Stephon Diggs photos from her Instagram today, fueling breakup rumors. Diggs has removed hers, adding uncertainty.
Damn.
Then comments still kept coming in. Suarez says, bro didn't renew the 30-day trial.
Nigga, why he put it like that? He's like, I'm good.
Another person went and asked Grok again, Grok, are they going to get back together? What happened? Grok answers again later.
Based on latest reports, Cardi B has deleted all Stephon Diggs photos from her Instagram, fueling breakup rumors. No confirmed details on what happened. Reconciliation is uncertain. Their relationship was brief and public. Time will tell.
Another person goes, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Now, guys, this speculation of Stephon Diggs and Cardi B breaking up, it's tied to a rumor that happened not so long ago with a young lady on TikTok by the name of Trapper75. Now, Stephon Diggs and Cardi B recently went up to Europe, but you know what happened is that recently one of these ladies that was on the boat cruise with him is named Trapper75, and so Trapper75,
the girl name is Trapper75,
released some photos and videos from inside of Stephon Diggs' mansion. Now, if you can look at this screen grab, the Stephon Diggs side chick Trapper posting a video on TikTok at his Maryland mansion. All right, and then there's another screen grab of him at the Maryland mansion. And if you could also look at this photo, I believe she is the lady that's in the black right in front of him. So she was actually on the boat with Stephon Diggs, and she has some video footage of inside his house, and she posted this up to Instagram. Now, once this,
he don't care. Just the fact that he messed with some girl with Trapper and her IG handle should let you know he don't care. He's like, whatever. Will Cardi leave me alone? No.
Information came out. Tasha K went and did a really good job of comparing the photos and putting the information out there, and then we found.
Tasha will get to the bottom of it, baby.
Out that Stephon Diggs was following her from the burner account, And so once the news started spreading rapidly, Trapper 75 came out and publicly said this.
Really quick, I just want to apologize for a video that was posted because I don't want it to continue to insinuate a story that is untrue. I don't really use TikTok like that. I'm not really used to the app for real, but nonetheless, I'm not connected to anybody in a relationship, nor do I have any
She don't use the app 66 Trapper, whatever her name is.
history with anybody in a relationship, nor was I there at the house for somebody in a relationship. So any stories based on these allegations are absolutely false. And I hope nobody has to be tied to these false pretenses.
Now, a few days after that, Cardi B's deleting the photos from Stephon Diggs from her social media. And
who the fuck is this bitch? Who the fuck is her?
all the fans
She's on the boat, baby. Remember, she's from the boat with the pink cocaine.
are trying to give Cardi B advice.
So Cardi B going through another breakup.
Woo. This is a dude that used to be on America's Top Model. I thought she was. My bad. Shout out to her. Her name is, it doesn't matter.
She done took Stephon or whatever his name, pictures down off of her Instagram. Ladies, y'all got to know how to just date and be quiet. Date and just be private with your relationship.
I know some of y'all did the same thing to me. Woo. That's fine.
Until you really see that it's really locked in and it's solid. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're going to be looking like a fool out here. I felt that she needed to let herself air out. You know what I'm saying? As women, we grow. We are not the same people. I told y'all, she is not the same person.
You heard her, air it out. Let some air get up in that thing.
On Love and Hip Hop. She's been married. She have children. You know what I'm saying? We got to find out who we are.
Now, again, I'm not a Cardi B.
You know what she is? She's a mother and a wife. And you can't just turn. I think we take these roles too lightly in society today. You had children with that man. You married that man. You need to stick with your decisions, at least for those children. We need to take these decisions more seriously because people get married and have children and act like it's not forever. Marriage, we know, certainly doesn't have to be forever, but them kids ain't going nowhere. So that in and of itself connects the two of you, be it legally or not. I mean, these are just the facts. I don't know. Let's go.
Hater, I'm not the biggest fan of Cardi B and what she represents, but the reality is out there. Number one, Cardi B presents herself in a certain kind of way. And I understand, hey, this is how she's made her money and built her fan base.
Hey.
But, you know, if you're a person that has like a BBL, you know, you're a woman that is, you know, very sexual and you have the attitude that Cardi B has, well, the only kind of man that you're going to get is a guy like Stephon Diggs who, hey, he's there for a little time, but not a long time. And you got to also understand
for a good time, not a long time.
That, you know, hey, she does have 3 children by Offset. She's technically still married. And a lot of women want somebody to be Russell Wilson.
See, to go ahead home. He did his dirt. She did her dirt. They should get back together, appreciate each other, raise these kids, and, you know, be black royalty, I guess.
Or Cardi B, or even for themselves, but a Russell Wilson kind of guy doesn't want a woman like Cardi B. A Russell Wilson kind of guy wants somebody like Sierra, who is, you know, very beautiful. And Cardi B is good looking too, but also she fits into a particular narrative of what a wife could be, which is,
and her demeanor,
you know, very feminine.
From what we can see, we don't know the lady. She could be, you know, hell on wheels at home. We don't know.
Certain degree, somebody you can show off, somebody takes care of business, and somebody who doesn't want to be outside. Cardi B wants to be outside like